Hello, Cappy Cats. We're back with a Mermay wallpaper. In my Patreon Discord, we had a little poll, and they got to choose what question for me to answer this round, where my love for character design came from, and why I enjoyed so much. So, here we are. Starting off in where it came from, I have like 4 main places that have inspired my love for character design. And it has to be like, I guess it's 3? Nah, it's about 4. Cartoons, anime, movies, books, and video games. I say it a lot, and I know I say this a lot because I know my patrons will probably be like, you say this a lot, but I'm gonna say it again. One of my biggest inspirations are the Ghibli films. I'm pretty sure at this point I've seen at least 90% of them. I would say a handful of them are probably the Porco Rosso, I believe. I haven't seen those ones, but they all have something similar within all the movies, and is that their characters are extremely relatable and their designs are really simple, and I've always loved the personalities that fit with their designs. And between all the stories that I've seen, they always have characters that look and match their personalities. That's one of the really big things I enjoy about the Ghibli films and their character designs. The next one is a little more of a nostalgia kind of thing. The Dragon Ball and the Dragon Ball Z series. Growing up with these, with this specific anime with my brothers, we really just enjoyed the action and storyline of the anime. The big thing I really enjoyed about the mixture of modern and sci-fi designs of not only the characters, but the environments as well. And I feel like that really has like impacted a lot of environmental things in my work. Plus, all that with, superpowers. Who can go around with an anime like that, right? And just to throw it in here, because it's like one of my favorites, is Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. It's very short and quick pace if you have never actually watched it before. So this one is like purely for aesthetics, but I really enjoy the Victorian Gothic design in that movie, being, someone who actually enjoys like being goth. Plus, when you see a character that is clearly as dark as the main character and see he's not exactly what he seems, I always love those type of twists in a character design. Always makes it kind of fun to figure out other characters as well. Like, oh, well, that person's a dark character as well. Are they just as dark, or are they nice, Those are just some of my more like cartoony character design enjoyments. I guess that's what you would call them. Now, for like movies, the really big one that really has impacted me most is Dark Crystal, as it's one of my all-time favorites. It's one I fell in love with when I was a little kid. Something that screams like magical and fantasy, that we as people can kind of like connect to characters that aren't even human, yet they are visually appealing. The inspiration I've always gotten from it is that you can always make any character, no matter what they look like, relatable. As far as books and games, I don't have anything that screams out more than others, so I just have to kind of pick the genre that kind of comes in an inspiration now through my own designs, and that would be fantasy, horror, and thrillers. So now that we got the where all wrapped up and all that jazz, I get to tell you all about the why, which is a lot shorter than this. One of the biggest reasons I have always enjoyed doing character design would be that I've always been like a super visual person. Reading a book, I could always see like the things that were written down in my head, but I could never describe verbally or like written in detail very well. It's always just been easier for me to show people what I mean or what I'm thinking. Second, when I started doing art, the thrill of bringing characters to life was just a lot of fun. Creating brings me so much joy. And now, because of it, I can bring not only my characters to life, but to others as well. With all these things combined, I have loved the process of character designing. The visual idea, the personality, and the theme all coming together and becoming something real. These are all the reasons of how and why I fell in love with character design. I hope that all of you have enjoyed my little story here. Wrapping this all up, I want to thank everyone from Patreon. Bye!